my channel. This is Swift Wellness. I am Ashley, and today we have a 15-minute bodyweight only upper body workout. We're doing this entire workout without weights, which makes it perfect for small spaces, apartments, or anywhere that you want to be low impact. We're also adding in high intensity interval as well, which means we're getting sweaty. We're bringing that heart rate up with cardio bursts in between each round of our upper body. Of course, if you prefer longer workouts, make sure to check out our channel for 30-minute options. And as always, like and subscribe so you don't miss a single video we upload each week. Let's go ahead and get started. Walk out to our push-up position. We're starting off with a push-up into a rotation today. So I'm stacking the shoulders directly over the hands, bringing the chest to the ground, and then as I press up, I'm opening up, bringing my chest to the sky, opposite hand straight into the air, coming back down, bringing my chest to meet the mat, pressing up, and rotating. As we're working through these 90-second sets, you can always take your knees to the mat to give yourself that greater stability in your push-up. I'm focused on getting that range of motion. So if you find that you can't bring your chest to the ground, go ahead, drop to your knees. Good, you're just pressing through, rotating. If you have sensitive wrists, you can always drop to that forearm. That's always the option, but we're reaching, twisting the chest to the sky, holding the core nice and tight, pressing through and rotating. Good, you've got it. Again, drop those knees, bring those elbows back at 45 degrees. Big strong push through the chest. You've got 15 seconds. Good for one more on each side. Good, you've got the last one. And twist. Good. Go ahead and bring those knees down, quick child's pose. We're going through each exercise today for 90 seconds, so we're taking that bench. We're gonna go into some tricep dips. So you have a couple options. You can start on the bench, or you can start on the ground. My hands are just outside of my hips, elbows point backwards, legs extend long, bend those elbows, keep that chest nice and flat. You're trying to keep the back as close to that bench as possible as I press, and then I lower back down. Press and lower. Again, we're working on range of motion through that press and through that dip. So if you need to, you can take those feet, bend the knees, shorten that length in the leg, and that will take off some of the pressure of that tricep. Of course, if I have my feet straight out, I want to make sure that I'm not pressing through my feet. The weight stays in my hands as I hinge back, and then I press. You've got it. You always have that option to switch, come up, good, and down. The more that you can get that range of motion, the more that you're really working the muscle of the tricep as you push down, back. You got 10 seconds. You've got it all the way through. Good. 3, good. 2, and 1. Good. Press it up. We're dropping down into our plank on our forearm. So holding the core nice and tight, legs go out long, arms at an 11. We're gonna press up into that hand plank and then back down. So it's up and down. We're holding that core as tight as possible, trying to prevent the rock that happens in the hips when our core isn't stable. So if you need to, you can always come again to your knees, drop, down, press, press, down, down, press, press. Good, you've got it. You're holding that core nice and tight. Even if you have to go really slowly, that's okay. We're focused on that plank and that core strength, but we're really working the muscles of the shoulder and the chest as we press into that plank and then press back up. Good, you've got 20 seconds. We're going through, and then we're gonna hit our first cardio burst of this workout. Good, you've got it. We're gonna go into some shoulder taps. So good, you've got 10 seconds and you're meet me in that forearm plank. Good. We're gonna press up into the plank on our hands. Good, quick knees drop. You have two options here. We're gonna go quickly. We're gonna tap right to left Again, watching that we're not rocking through those hips. Hold the core tight, tap, tap. Good, you've got it. If you want an added challenge, take those knees into that bear plank position and tap. Got 10 seconds. Finish out this cardio burst. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Good, catch your breath. We're gonna switch over onto our plank position again. We're working that chest, working that core, working those shoulders. Walk out into that high plank. Squeeze the core. We're gonna take a step with our right hand and with our right foot. Left hand, left foot. Right, right, left, left. Good. So then we're gonna walk it out the other side, the opposite side of our mat. Walking it nice and slowly. Good. So each time I move my right hand, I move my left hand, I move my left foot. So I'm always coming back to that central plank position, even though I'm walking laterally. So little tiny steps, right, right, left, left. Watch how those hips aren't rocking. We're squeezing the core, engaging all the way through. Good. You're just right, right, left, left. Good. Stay nice and tall, keeping the weight in the shoulder, directly over the hand. Core is squeezing. Good. Left, left, right. Just really concentrate. Follow your breath. Make sure you're breathing, that you're not holding your breath. We're only here for another 10 seconds. Good, you've got it. Good, hold your breath. Don't hold your breath. You're trying to stay nice and tall. Breathe through. You've got 3, 2, and 1. Good, we're going into some tricep push-ups today, which means I'm keeping that elbow as close to the side as possible. So as I extend, those elbows kiss alongside my body. We have 2 options. We're gonna start off with our bench today, holding down, palms into that mat, coming down and pressing up. Coming down and pressing up. So this places a little bit more strain on your body. So if you want, you can always drop to your mat, so you can take your heels to the ground, come all the way down, press all the way back up. So of course, those elbows stay pointed back. They stay close to the side of my body. Press. Press. Tricep exercises already, but it helps work the chest, the bicep, every muscle in your body just as much. So if you're here, you can also drop to your knees, press, and down. It's press and down. Good. You've got 15 seconds. Good. So whether you're here or you're on the mat, you can always come up to that push-up plank position, turn those elbows back, come all the way down, and press. Your choice. Good. You've got 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go ahead. Drop to the back. Coming out long with those legs, extending those arms long, toes long. I'm making one long leg, looking forward, face to the mat. I'm gonna lift both my legs and my chest from the mat, pull all the way back, and then come all the way forward and lower back down. So I'm pulling to the highest of my chest, to the highest of my legs, swimming those arms straight back, coming back forward, and lowering back down. So it's up and back and forward and down. Good, you've got it. Pull back, forward, and down. Up, squeeze. So even though this exercise is really focused on our lower back, we're still working that chest. We're adding a little bit of thigh, a little bit of glute in here as we pull all the way up. But you're working that shoulders, you take that arm and you swim it back, really engaging the muscles of the tricep, the shoulder, even the lats as you pull all the way back and then back forward. So as you pull up, really think about squeezing the shoulder blades, pushing those palms together as though you're trying to touch the palms together. Come back forward and down. So again, squeeze all the way up, all the way back. Good, we've got one more, and then we're gonna add in our cardio burst. You've got 30 seconds. We're gonna pop up to that hand plank into plank jacks. Good, come all the way down. Again, stack the shoulder directly over the hand, jumping out and in. So you're out, in, you got it. Squeezing, you always have the option to step, step, step. If you don't want to jump, that's fine. You can always transfer from left to right in the low impact version. Good. When you're pressing through the hands though, watch that your hips don't pike. You want to squeeze those glutes, press into the mat, out, in. Good. Less than 10 seconds. Good, you've got it. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Drop back. We've got one last round of upper body, one last cardio burst, and then you are out of here in this workout today. So we're rolling over onto our butt, taking the heels, coming up tall, seated with that chest. We're gonna rock back into that V-sit position, extend the legs, option and modification to bend the knees. From here, we're reaching up overhead, squeezing those elbows back in a pull, and then we're pressing. So it's a pull and a press. So of course, you always have the modification, put the heels into the ground, so that as you reach, you pull and extend, pull and extend. So this is a move that we do often in the gym with a bar or with weights. So as you get stronger, you can take a mini band, you can take weights if you have them at home, but taking those arms, pulling those elbows wide, pinching the shoulder blades will give you that pull, give you that tension, and work that muscle. So we're also working the muscles of the low abs by staying seated in this V-sit. So pulling back, up, back, up. So okay, if that's too much on the hip flexors, you can always bend those knees. This is your modification. Pull. Good, you've got it. Just here for 10 more seconds. Extend and pinch. Pinch as you extend. Good, you've got it. 3, 2, and 1. So staying in that same position, we're gonna take our arms out long. So I'm looking at you so that you can see palms to the ground, thumbs point away from your body. We're gonna start in little tiny circles. So I want you to stay in that V-sit. I want you to stay with those heels raised if you can. I want you to be able to see my arms. They stay parallel with the mat. We're just making little forward circles. We're gonna go 45 seconds forward. And then we're gonna switch it. Good, so make sure you keep breathing, make sure you keep swallowing, you're here. Good, so again, if I'm on this position, holding out, good. You have that V-sit for 10 more seconds and then we're gonna switch it. So you're gonna reverse that circle. Good. In 3, in 2, and 1. So we'll reverse that circle. This time we're going backwards. Option to pop those heels up. Good. You're here for 45 seconds. We've got one exercise after this. We're rolling it down to the mat for a few crunches to finish out that upper body. Good. You've got 20 seconds. Just keep those arms parallel with the ground. Squeezing long. Good. You should feel the muscles of the shoulder and the bicep really working here as you're fighting to keep those arms parallel for the last 15 seconds. Good. You're squeezing. Almost through to the end of class. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and let those arms down. Roll onto your back. We're gonna go straight legs with the legs facing the ceiling. Hands come behind the head. Chin straight to the sky. Make sure you're not tucking it into your chest. You're gonna roll up and back down. So big exhales, you pull the chest and the shoulders up. Big inhales, let shoulders back, come back to the mat. So exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. If it's too hard to leave those legs straight up, you can always open up the hips, take a little pressure off the hip flexors, but you want to keep those legs long as you're working those upper abs. Pull. Good. This is the last working minute of class. We've got one cardio burst. That's it. And then you are out of here. Good. You've got it. Lift and lower. Good. Working the muscles of the lower abs, keeping those legs out long. If you want a challenge, you can take those legs to 45 degrees for the last 20 seconds of abs today before we finish out with some mountain climbers for our last cardio burst in this 15-minute set. Good, you're pulling it up, up, up. Good, you've got it. 3, 2, and 1. Good, quick knees to chest. We're rolling over. We've got 30 seconds till we finish out class. Shoulders stacked over wrists. We're driving those knees into our body, keeping those hips down, squeezing those glutes, not letting the hip raise up. Good, you've got it. You can work for the last 30 seconds of class. You've worked for 15 minutes already. Good, you've got 15 seconds. That's it. Work as fast as you can. Get that heart rate up. Burn those calories. Good, 10. Good, keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sink down into child's pose. You have made it. Great work today, guys. I hope that upper body was exactly what you needed to work the muscles of the upper body, the biceps, the triceps, the chest, everything without any equipment. That makes this the perfect at-home workout, or for when you're traveling or in a hotel room and you don't have the necessary equipment. Of course, let me know how the workout went in the comments below. What didn't you like? What did you like? Did you take the added challenges? Did you need the modifications? Let me know so I can make the best possible workout for you. And as always, make sure to share our channel with your friends and hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss a single video we upload each week. Have a great day.